J 7-star bricks. So today we're just doing a little cleanup here. We've got the knockoff Lego UCS Millennium Falcon by King. Clearly I am missing some parts up here. This was dropped a foot in the moving box and parts of it exploded, so I've been slowly rebuilding some of the stuff. This is the last part we have to do, but we're missing all of the stuff on the back by the engines. I've got two here because they clip on a different way, but anything that's on these modified grippy hand, these, yeah, that's not there because these suck. That's one of the things, a lot of knockoff Lego sets, those are not to Lego spec. And sometimes it doesn't matter, but these it does. And we're also replacing slowly the ingots on this. This now has the two indents, but the ones that come on it, like this one, there are no indents. So we're going to be replacing the rest of those and the engine parts over there and that giant piece up there. We found the rest of the instructions here. We've got all the pieces that explodipated. We've got the replacement clips. We've got the replacement ingots. I've got all the sticks and binocular pieces. So let's fix this thing so then we can do a comparison once the Mold King Millennium Falcon comes in from China. Step 1. We successfully moved the knockoff Lego UCS Millennium Falcon from the shelf to the table so that we can work on it, because I don't feel like reaching up over the table to the shelf to work on this. Step 2. I'm going to take the whole cockpit thing off because there's so many pieces I can't figure out how it all went on there. So, oh, that actually came off a lot easier than I thought it would. Oh, because it's the King black pin. So, oh, this pin is broken. Well, we're going to need to replace that. Sweet. All right, it's good. It's good. We're making some progress here. Got some parts of the cockpit back together. And now we've got the cockpit attached back to the body. And we've plugged it in here. We've put this and this on and this. And I can tell you from experience that a 1 foot drop will explode all that. But it's on there as secure as it gets. All right, there we go. Disaster reverted. We've got the cockpit back on. Got that all looking nice. I found the other two spots were on the other side, on either side of the engine. Those are the other parts that fell off. Everything's back together. Now we're going to start replacing these clips. All right, just kidding. What I did next was replace all of the ingot pieces that didn't have the two divots in them with ingots that did. Now I've slowly been replacing these, so some of these are actually Lego and some of these are knockoff ones from other sets or spare parts I had. But you can see I replaced all of those. There are some I didn't replace because you can't even see it. Who cares? Like there and on the opposite side, and there's where's the other one? There under this engine part. Like who cares? You can't even see those. And there's one that's totally, where are they? Oh, there's two ingot pieces here. I'm not going to replace those. You can't even see those, so who cares? But everything else, everything that's visible got replaced, so that looks much better. Now it's time to use the Kragle on the sticks and binoculars because they don't stick together very well. All right, and while these are drying, can you see the difference in the two modified plates? You see the gripping hand on the left? And see how thick the one on the right is. So the one on the left is a Lego, and the one on the right is King. And that's why it doesn't hold these correctly, because that gripping hand is supposed to go between those two sticks. And because this one is so much thicker, it pushes the sticks apart, so it doesn't work correctly. And you can see on there now that we've got that on the correct way. So it's gripping the sticks, and they're straight. Yay, only a lot more of those to do. All right, so I've perfected a little technique here. I goofed up a couple, but super glue and ABS plastic is pretty much an instant bond. So just put like a drop on the end of the stick that you want to go into the binoculars and just push it in there. And once you push it in there, it's pretty much insta bonded in place. So you don't need a lot. I put too much on these. I was putting it in the holes and it kind of just blooped in there, and you can see there's like extra in there. So I'm going to put that on the bottom where you can't see it. But I perfected this by just doing the one drop on the very bottom of the stick. And then just pushing the stick into the binoculars. And you don't even really need to give it time to set. You can now just take your Lego piece, clip that onto the stick there, and then we're just gonna, oh man, that's on there good. Holy cow. And then we're just gonna, good Lord, that was on there very hard. Replace that with this one. All right, there we go. We got all those little stick and binocular parts together. All the clips replaced on both sides of the engines of the knockoff UCS Millennium Falcon. Awesome. The only thing I've got left is I have to figure out where this one random part I had left over goes. I don't know where this came off of. Oh, right there. It went right there. Yay. All right. So now we finally have the knockoff UCS Millennium Falcon 100% back together. And there we go. Back up on the shelf where she belongs. Ready for us to get the Mold King Millennium Falcon in and do a comparison. Thanks for joining me repairing my knockoff UCS Millennium Falcon. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Give us a like and subscribe if you don't mind. It helps the channel out. We're over 1,000. It's awesome. Let's get to 2,000. Thanks, everybody. J7 Star Bricks. Goodbye.